Welcome back to Smart Up Your Life, and this our second segment, Smart Listener, and we are talking about toxic people. So, um, how to categorize the toxic people itself? There is there any category or type of toxic people? Yes, be patient, please, Mister. So, smart listener, if you have an experience
But we have newcomer.
that related to our topic, maybe you are in a relationship with the toxic people, which is a toxic relationship. You can tell your story and just write your comment on our comment section on YouTube channel Smartfm Makassar. But before we continue the conversation, I want to how to grade the newcomer. Yes.
Are you saying me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was trying my best to get here as soon as possible.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Freddy.
Hi, Mr. Freddy.
Yeah, it's so good to be here.
Yes.
It's
so
my
good.
very first time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so happy also to see you tonight, and welcome to our studio.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Freddy, because you are the newcomer, I want to hear your opinion about the toxic people, or maybe you have an experience, maybe that have a relationship or to be in how to say in in environment, how to say circle circle of
Okay.
toxic people.
I know what you mean. To be honest, I never had this kind of relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I always enjoy my life. I don't want to socialize with this kind of people. Yeah.
So how that you can identify oh, this is a good people and this is not.
I first of all I must know him or her first
Uh-huh.
before I socialize with him or her.
Okay, recognition maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
So we have to recognize firstly
Yeah. Okay.
to the people who is she or he,
Yeah.
and then you can how to say socialize like
Yeah.
that. Okay, well, but talking about the category of toxic people, or maybe is there any types of toxic people, maybe, guys, from you, Mr. Diaz?
As I recognize a few of the categories. They are like the narcissist, manipulator, the drama queen, yeah,
Yes.
and the negative thinking, and the judges,
Oh.
and so on. But I don't know the others actually. I just know some. But this is a representative of a toxic of categories of toxic people. Why? Because all of these are can make a negative things or build something like how to say negative negative habit, negative everything about negative, and in around us oftenly happen it, and I'm sure all of us have experienced about that.
Okay, well,
Maybe other friends
Another?
can
maybe
have
Miss Dewi,
opinion about it.
the type of toxic people itself.
For me, because I'm a full-time mother and a housewife, yeah, the main case that is always happen to me, that is the people who always wants to do loans to me, who wants to borrow my money,
Yeah,
just because they
yeah.
watch me by social media and they think they taking the reason that you are rich or something like that, you have a balanced life or something like that, blah blah blah, and they don't know the journey. Every single of my beautiful pictures makes them easy to say, Dewi, you are rich, you are blah blah blah, your husband is like this and blah blah blah, and you have, I'm sure that if I borrow your money, it will not make your account, credit and debit in the bank. It's not getting less.
So lend me your money, please.
Yeah. And it always happen whether it is from my friends or my even my family also. So that's why I prefer. I mean, I have to be like controlling myself.
Okay.
What is the main case is filtering my followers and following in my social media, because I just want to make a good circle without I pushing my friends also or followers that you should be like my every single post or something like that, because I wanna post what I post, and all of most of my post, my picture post over there is about traveling, because before I get married also I used to love traveling. I mean, before social media was access, so that's why I mean it's really a very under pressure when I meet the person who just by wondering by my story before, I mean about several years ago, and asking and giving a nice compliment first, like, "Hi Dewi, you have a wonderful life, so lucky you are, blah blah blah." And the next day, "Dewi, can I borrow your money?" Blah blah blah, because blah blah blah, and something like
And
that.
guys, the people that you talked before, the type of people that you talked before, we can categorize it to the green-eyed people. You know, this the person who, how to say, who cannot be happy for other people, and also we can categorize it to the to the energy vampire people. You know, they drain you to the negativity, and how to say, manipulative people, manipulator, and sometimes they tell lies. Like that, the drama.
You know, I don't really care, and I don't giving my time for the people who talk behind me or something like that, because the people who talk behind you, it's not. I mean, it's not only about toxic people, but it's usual, something usual for you. I mean, you cannot live by people who surrounding at you by positive by positive people, and thinking about that you are a nice or great person. But I don't care about that. I just giving a care to the people who always feeling like pengemis online. Mentally,
Beggar.
yes.
An online beggar.
Yes, online beggar. Because I feel it almost every week. There must be. I should be like a heart. How to say, like a falling in love to the person, feeling duck when I have to open my WhatsApp, my chatting, and seeing, oh my God, I'm scared to open this. Hi Dewi, because it's more or less about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's my experience.
Okay, traumatic. Okay, well, another opinion, maybe Miss Mala or Mr. Freddy. Miss Mala first.
About what?
Okay, your experience.
My experience.
How you look? How do you define the people that is he or she a toxic one or not?
Actually, I have two types of toxic. Like I said before, that there are negative and positive impact for us, for our brain, for our thought, and for our energy also. I have experience actually. One, and I still remember. Actually, I cannot say that she's a toxic, because sometimes her post on WhatsApp, I read it, and I'll think positive and sometimes negative, but I still can talk to her when I meet, because I don't want to explain about myself. No drama. She's very kind. Okay. I know. But sometimes I think that maybe she doesn't like me, but I still want to I still want to talk with her. and wanna be close.
Oh, it is maybe because of you are not know her really deeper, maybe.
At the first, I didn't know her. I thought that she's not nice because she's not amazing person. But month by month, I know her that she's nice and she looks different. Like she's not like other person,
Okay, well,
and I like her.
well, guys, I believe sometimes, how to say, not sometimes, but this is always happen. The toxic people is the person who are in from external, our external, so that we cannot control them. But it back to ourself again, how to control it. Maybe how to say, probably we are a toxic one for ourselves, maybe, or maybe for another people, but we didn't realize it. So how do you how do you think, Mr. Freddy? Maybe
To get a point.
we say the people, oh, that's a toxic one, that's a toxic people, but
Okay.
we don't realize that.
Actually,
yeah, we are.
I don't know much about it because I let other people judge myself. Yeah, that would be all.
Okay, Mr. Fikri.
Yeah, we cannot deny that, like when we see people that are not good for us, like we like don't like them so much, or like we hate them. But to me, like when I have a friend like this, like I don't directly force myself to avoid them or avoid him, her, or something like that. But I just limit my time to meet with her, because like when I meet with them like frequently, every single time, like it just makes myself like unhappy every single time. So that's why like I don't want to like avoid these people, but I just limit myself, my time to meet with these people. But because like it sometimes like makes my life bad, like it brings me in a bad mood. So because we cannot deny that, like even though like people are toxic, but they have like some goods in their self. So this why like I try to always see what's the good in their selves. Like when I like have a friend that always rules myself, they act as if like they know everything about me. Like I just think that they care me, but they don't know how to do that. I think that's all.
Okay, Miss Rios, maybe.
Yeah. This question is complicated actually, but interesting. Talk about toxic people. Actually, if I myself, when I meet with them, actually I just I just interact with them, but not deep, not frequently.
Yeah.
So just enough to know them. How are they? And it's important actually to know about how looks like the toxic peoples. That's why we interact with them. But for myself, I just keep away and not intensify and not frequently to interact with them, and to minimize the effect of the toxic people, only just keep smile to them and just talk with the important thing, and do not talk deep about your personality, about your curhat. You do not to curhat with the people like toxic, because like Amber, Amber. So I think because the toxic people can wasting our energy, something like we feel like intimidation. That's why we are not comfort. But how can we detection that we are toxic or not? If we face someone or our friend, if our friend comfort with us, it means that we are not toxic. So I think that's one of indicator, but I don't know really actually about the others. indicator because I'm afraid with myself that I am inclined or not. But I just I just have to berdoa to God. I want to be a good man only. Get a
Well.
person.
Okay.
I think that's my personal opinion about everything about it.
Well, we will continue the conversation, guys,
Yeah.
after the break.